Good afternoon. It is February the 8th, 2017. Time to wrap up today's trading and taking a look at tomorrow's trades with our customary disclaimer. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, we'll start off with the E-mini, as is our custom. And again, the trading in the E-mini was pretty difficult. First trade of the day right here was good for 3 points. This trade right here, that B, good for upwards of 2 points, depending on how you traded it. This S would be a scratch. This B, good for 1. Plus, triple top, good for 3. And so again, we just have this very tight trading, long time for trades to develop. And then you can see nice retest failure here, a little triple top there, good for 1, good for 3, but essentially sideways. So the E-mini continues to be the lowest, offer the lowest potential for trading of all the markets that we do cover. I still think we're headed higher. The structure certainly shows that. So lower high, lower low. We could trade lower tomorrow off the F1 screen. Don't have a lot of news tomorrow. F2. Okay, we had an 80 to 82 buy. Right down there we had an 89 to 91 sell. And that information was in your hands at 7 a.m. well before the market opened. Plenty of time to execute. So tomorrow's news, jobless claims 250. The default number, no one will pay any attention to it. Wholesale trade plus 1%. Natural gas inventories last week was minus 87B. Probably close to that this week. I guess the news focus will be jobless claims. Okay, so here we are. The bottom of support was tested, so maybe we're going to test the top. 94.96 sell 1, 99.01 sell 2. On the buy side, on the assumption that support was tested and did hold, we'll make 84.86 buy 1, 80.82 buy 2. Longer term, the market is still pointed higher, working with nothing but B's. Nothing but P's on the longer term charts. Looking at treasuries, even though they got whacked off the 10-year auction, they still finished the day up. It was an up day for them. Higher low, higher high off the F1. The market can trade higher. Looking at the F2 screen. Here we sit. Looks like we projected prices above 20. We're at last trade 107, 1.5. This one has 2-point increments, 2 30-second increments. So auction took place at 8. So the first sell will be 7 to 11. And second sell will be 19 to 23. On the buy side, that's the wrong chart. First sell will be 15 to 19. $23.27. On the buy side, got down to 8, so 5 to 9 by 1. I have 30-year paper tomorrow. That's should be the toughest piece of paper to move. And buy 2, 29 to 01. Now, one of the things that we really are about, and we've had to put up with this for a long time, really the falsification of news, and we've dealt with it with the economic statistics, and now we're seeing just outright fake news. We generally deal with an article a day of fake news, and but the nice thing about looking at the market through the profile is that we don't have to know who, we don't have to know why, we just know that they are. And that to me makes this thing really worthwhile. So 12 to 16, number 1, 19 to 23, sell 1, 31 to 03, sell 2. On the buy side, the buck to 04, number 1, 25, 29, buy 1. 17 to 21 by 2. And it'd be nice, you know, back in the old days, everybody thinks things were so much better. We had all the lies that are being told now, and we've had a long history of lies being told by the press. But you had a Republican and a Democrat paper in every town, and between the two you could sort out the truth, as they both blatantly lied to press their points. Now we deal with the AP, and I think 3 or 4 entities own all 140 of the major newspapers that are out there. So we're in a different situation, and not only are government stats fabricated, but the narrative or the story that they want us to listen to all comes from a single source, the AP now. And so what we have to do as players is try to figure out where the truth is somewhere, and it's probably quite often not what we're being told. So the profile really helps us get in there and handle the markets, even in this atmosphere and the conditions of fabricated news. Gold, higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. Still leaning P, all the volumes in the top half of the distribution, but we did get some selling today with bond. If the bond sells tomorrow, my guess is that gold will probably sell too. We had a 43.45 sell today. That looks reasonable. 49.51 for sell too. I think stops above 12.50 is where the market is headed. On the buy side, 38 to 40 buy 1, 34.36 buy 2. Crude oil. Very bad fundamental numbers. U.S. production is going up because of oil prices, and we're holding in this range. I hope we can hold in this range so we can keep U.S. production increasing. We've got a lower high and a lower low, so this market is trying to trade lower off of fundamentals. Not very quickly, though. And here we have that little saddle formation. So probably the cleanest break in the market right now is right up here, 52.90, 53. We rejected prices above 54. No news tomorrow, so 52.50, 52.75, sell 1. 53 even, 53 and a quarter, sell 2. On the buy side, 52, 52 and a quarter, buy 1. And then 51.50, 51.75, buy 2. Fundamentals say it should be sold, but if those trades don't develop, you have to take it. You got to see what the market's doing, and no matter what the fundamentals say, and trade it accordingly. But the neat thing about it's a little different every day. Nothing is quite the same, and intellectually, you're just not going to find anything more stimulating than this. Euro, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. F2. Here's the break in the market, 107.25. We're at 106.29, so we'll make 15 to 25, sell 1. 40 to 50, sell 2. On the buy side, we did get down to 90 and then down to 80, so we'll make 75, 85, buy 1. And then 106.50, buy 2. Let them get stops beneath 106.50. And that's it for this February the 8th, 2016. I will see you bright and early in the morning. You all have a great evening.